Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has the football first here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Great job by your offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. On the run here. Lets it go. There's a wide-open receiver complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Automatic on the PAT. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. And each team is led by a linebacker who lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the two of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense, and as they go, so does the defense.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To the air. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Crucial red zone play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He breaks, and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. 4th and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made, a lot of space now. Great cut, they whiff on him. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Number 11 on the field goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Pitches to the back. He did not get it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. That's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. With the catch, it's Bennett. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air, it's Sellers. Going for his running back. He finds his man. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. You missed it. Field goal, no good. But hold on, there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the return will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown that has settled for 3 last time. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the sack. He stays alive. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught quickly. A quick juke to get free. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys. We need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
No press here. The defense backing away. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. That is settled for 3 last time out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all of his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion. To throw, it's Owens. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. An inside give now from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. continues. The offense just grinding away here. Single back, takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, South Carolina. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score South Carolina 41, Texas 34.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Back to pass. It's Owens. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here we go, a critical third down play. This offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3 here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So buckle up here. It's 3rd and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the game right now. And we're able to get him down.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first swing today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better? First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's caught. It's Bennett. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this... It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll ride the back again here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop that day.
You set it down to the offense, first and 10. The shotgun running play call. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Gamecocks offense is on the move now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And the Gamecocks with first and 10 here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. The shotgun handoff here. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. He's going to hand this off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Sellers. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Trying to find room. It's Green. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Scanning the field. It's Sellers. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive coming up. looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They call the counter play here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's on the run, launches deep. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down to cover this. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
They've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They stop him right at the 24. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
How about the offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Powering through. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey,
touchdown, South Carolina. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the...
And the sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the back now goes in motion. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Hard running now, breaking tackles. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Second down after that short completion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Whether they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they're trying to punch it in here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Sellers. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The turn begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player. Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Gamecocks are on the move here. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. They have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
7-4-0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a...
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's moving out of the pocket now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Sellers. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he'll loft it to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Methodical but effective here. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Breaks free. The Pat looking to throw it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a 2nd chance after the roughing the punter penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but perfect tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks a tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Inside the 30 now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Gamecocks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Gives it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. A completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an option look. Breaking tackles. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, South Carolina. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Gators will have first and 10 here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They bring them down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, the energy in this building, Kurt, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down. We're going to throw the football. He eludes the rush. Using his legs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's Bennett.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They're going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll try a pass here. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Jacobs. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity,
Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Using a strong stiff arm. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Past the 20. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Holmes. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Jacobs. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to throw it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time, a completion. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to...
Going for a big play downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click. Can they get more points on the board before halftime? And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down. 2nd down play coming up. Back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Sellers. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in this.
He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on first down. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Gamecocks will line up on first and 10.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring it. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Down he goes, a sack. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the returner, but first down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Feels it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets... In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly...